I believe that the way we start our morning sets the tone for the rest of our day. And if we can transform our mornings, we can transform our entire lives. In today's message, I want to share with you 5 keys to transforming your mornings. Now, I know what you're thinking. Mornings can be tough. Waking up early, rushing to get ready, dealing with traffic or a busy schedule, IT can all feel overwhelming. But I want you to know that you are not alone. We have all been there, struggling to find a sense of balance and purpose in our mornings. But here's the good news. By listening to this message, you are taking the first step towards turning things around. You are taking control of your mornings and ultimately your life. These 5 keys that I will be sharing with you today have been tried and tested by myself and countless others, and I can guarantee that they will make a positive impact on your daily routine. By the end of this video, you will have the tools and knowledge to transform your mornings and set yourself up for success. So let's dive in and make the most out of every single day. Starting with number 5, which is transforming your mornings by focusing on self-care. Now, when we talk about self-care, many of you may think of indulging in luxurious spa treatments or taking a day off from work. While those things are certainly enjoyable, self-care goes much deeper than that. It is about taking care of ourselves, physically, mentally, and emotionally. It is about making a conscious effort to prioritize our own needs and well-being. So why is self-care so crucial, especially in the mornings? Well, let me ask you this. How many of you wake up feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to conquer the day? I'm sure not many of you can say yes to that. And that is because we often neglect ourselves in the morning rush. We jump out of bed, check our phones, rush to get dressed, and head out the door without even taking a moment to breathe and focus on ourselves. But here's the thing. How we start our morning sets the tone for the entire day. If we wake up feeling stressed, rushed, and overwhelmed, that is how our day will continue. On the other hand, if we start our day with self-care, we will feel more relaxed, focused, and ready to tackle any challenges that come our way. So how can we incorporate self-care into our morning routine? Well, it all starts with the night before. A good night's sleep is crucial for our physical and mental well-being. Make sure to get at least 7-8 hours of sleep, and try to establish a consistent sleep schedule. This will help you wake up feeling refreshed and energized. Next, take a few moments to set your intentions for the next day. Write down your goals, tasks, and priorities for the day ahead. This will help you stay focused and motivated throughout the day. Now, when you wake up in the morning, resist the urge to check your phone or emails right away. Instead, take a few deep breaths and practice gratitude. Think about all the things you are grateful for in your life. This will help you start your day with a positive mindset. Next, it's time to nourish your body. Make sure to have a healthy breakfast, drink plenty of water, and maybe even do some light stretching or exercise. Taking care of our physical health is essential for our overall well-being. But self-care is not just about our physical health. It's also about our mental and emotional health. Take a few moments to do something that brings you joy, whether it's reading a book, listening to music, or practicing a hobby. This will help you start your day feeling more fulfilled and happy. And finally, before you head out the door, take a few moments to practice self-care in the form of self-affirmations. Look at yourself in the mirror and say positive affirmations such as, I am capable, I am worthy, I am enough. This will help boost your self-confidence and set a positive tone for your day. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking, I don't have time for all of this in the morning. But here's the thing, we make time for what is important to us, and taking care of ourselves should be a top priority. Remember, we cannot pour from an empty cup. We must take care of ourselves first before we can take care of others. Incorporating self-care into our morning routine may seem like a small change, but it can make a significant impact on our lives. Not only will it help us start our day feeling more relaxed and focused, but it will also improve our overall well-being in the long run. Which leads us to number 4, which is transforming your mornings by practicing gratitude. So why is gratitude so important? Let me ask you this. Have you ever woken up feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed? I'm sure we all have. And what do we usually do in those situations? We start our day by checking our phones, scrolling through social media, and bombarding ourselves with even more information and distractions. But what if I told you that by simply practicing gratitude in the morning, you can change the entire course of your day? You see, gratitude is a powerful emotion that has the ability to shift our perspective and mindset. When we start our day by focusing on the things we are grateful for, we set ourselves up for a positive and productive day. It allows us to see the good in our lives, even in the midst of chaos. And that is the key to transforming our mornings. So how can we practice gratitude in the morning? It's simple. The first thing you can do is to start a gratitude journal. Every morning, before you even get out of bed, take a few minutes to write down 3 things you are grateful for. It can be as simple as having a roof over your head, a loving family, or even the fact that you woke up today. By doing this, you are setting your intentions for the day and starting off on a positive note. Another way to practice gratitude in the morning is through meditation. Take a few minutes to sit in silence and focus on all the things you are grateful for. This will not only help you to feel more centered and calm, but it will also allow you to start your day with a grateful heart. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, my mornings are so hectic, I don't have time for all of this. And my response to that is, you don't have time not to do it. By taking just a few minutes to practice gratitude in the morning, you are setting yourself up for a more productive and fulfilling day. And let's be honest, we all have a few minutes to spare in the morning. Instead of hitting the snooze button or scrolling through social media, use that time to focus on gratitude. But it's not just about practicing gratitude in the morning, it's about making it a part of your daily routine. Throughout the day, take a moment to pause and reflect on all the things you are grateful for. It could be something as small as a kind gesture from a stranger, or something as big as a promotion at work. By constantly reminding ourselves of the good in our lives, we are training our minds to have a more positive outlook. Now, I want to challenge you all to take it a step further. Instead of just focusing on the things you are grateful for, also focus on the people you are grateful for. Take a moment to express your gratitude to someone who has had a positive impact on your life. It could be a friend, a family member, a mentor, or even a colleague. By spreading gratitude, we not only make someone else's day better, but we also strengthen our relationships and create a ripple effect of positivity. Which leads us to number 3, which is transforming your mornings by planning ahead. Planning ahead is a crucial step in achieving success in any aspect of our lives. It allows us to be intentional with our time and energy, and it sets us up for success. So let me share with you 3 key steps to planning ahead for a successful morning. The first step is to set a goal for your morning. What do you want to accomplish in the morning? Is it exercising, reading, or spending time with your loved ones? Whatever it may be, write it down and make it a priority. Setting a goal gives us a sense of direction and purpose for our mornings. It motivates us to wake up early and start our day with intention. The second step is to create a plan. Once you have your goal in mind, it's time to create a plan to achieve it. For example, if your goal is to exercise in the morning, plan out what time you will wake up, what exercises you will do, and for how long. Having a plan in place eliminates any guesswork and allows us to be more efficient with our time. The third and final step is to visualize your morning routine. Visualization is a powerful tool that helps us manifest our desires. Take a few moments before going to bed to visualize yourself waking up early, feeling energized, and accomplishing your goal for the morning. This not only sets our mind in the right direction, but also helps us wake up with a sense of purpose and motivation. Now, you may be thinking, but Jim, I am not a morning person. I struggle to wake up early. Trust me, I understand. I used to be the same way. But let me tell you, waking up early and planning ahead can transform your life. It gives you a head start on the day, and you will be amazed at how much you can accomplish in the morning when you have a plan in place. I want to share with you a quote by Benjamin Franklin. Early to bed and early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. This quote holds so much truth. When we wake up early, we have more time to take care of ourselves, our goals, and our relationships. We have more time to invest in our personal growth, which ultimately leads to success in all areas of our lives. Now, I understand that life can be unpredictable, and there may be days where our morning routine gets disrupted, but that's okay. The key is to not let one bad morning throw off the rest of your day or week. Instead, use that opportunity to practice resilience and adaptability. Remember, success is not about being perfect every day, but rather consistently making an effort to improve and grow. Which leads us to number 2, which is transforming your mornings by getting enough sleep. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking, Jim, how can sleep possibly have an impact on our mornings? Well, let me tell you, my friends, sleep is not just a state of rest for our bodies, but it is also a crucial factor in our overall well-being and success. Think about it. Have you ever woken up after a good night's sleep feeling refreshed, energized, and ready to take on the day? I'm sure you have. And on the other hand, have you ever had a night of tossing and turning only to wake up feeling groggy, irritable, and unmotivated? I'm sure we've all been there. The quality and quantity of our sleep directly affect our physical, mental, and emotional state, which ultimately impacts our productivity and success. Now, I understand that in this fast-paced world, sleep is often seen as a luxury. We are bombarded with work, responsibilities, and distractions that make it difficult to prioritize our sleep. But let me tell you, my friends, neglecting our sleep is a grave mistake. It not only affects our mornings, but also our entire day, and eventually our overall well-being. So how can we ensure that we get enough sleep and transform our mornings? The first step is to understand the importance of sleep. As I mentioned earlier, sleep is not just a state of rest, but it is a vital process that allows our bodies and minds to repair and rejuvenate. It is during sleep that our bodies heal, our memories are consolidated, and our minds process and store information. Without adequate sleep, our bodies and minds cannot function at their best. The second step is to prioritize our sleep. I know it can be tempting to stay up late to finish that last episode of your favorite show or to scroll through social media, but we must understand that our sleep is not negotiable. We must make a conscious effort to set a bedtime and stick to it. Just like we schedule our meetings and appointments, we must schedule our sleep. The third step is to create a sleep-friendly environment. Our bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. It should be dark, quiet, and cool. The use of electronic devices before bedtime should also be limited, as the blue light emitted from them can disrupt our sleep patterns. Instead, try reading a book or practicing relaxation techniques before bed to help you wind down. The fourth step is to establish a bedtime routine. Just like how we have a morning routine, a bedtime routine can help signal our bodies that it is time to sleep. It can include activities such as taking a warm bath, listening to calming music, or practicing gratitude. Find what works for you and stick to it. Now, I understand that changing our habits and routines can be challenging, especially when it comes to sleep. But let me tell you, my friends, the benefits of getting enough sleep are worth it. Not only will you wake up feeling refreshed and energized, but you will also have improved focus, memory, and mood. And most importantly, you will be able to start your day with a positive attitude, which we all know is the #1 way to transform our mornings. Which leads us to number one, which is transforming your mornings by creating a morning routine. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. A morning routine? That sounds boring and mundane. But let me tell you, my friends, a morning routine is anything but ordinary. In fact, it is the foundation for a successful and fulfilling life. You see, how you start your day sets the tone for the rest of it. It is like laying the first brick in the construction of a building. If that brick is not in the right place, the entire structure will be off. Similarly, if you do not start your day on the right foot, the rest of it will be a struggle. So what exactly is a morning routine? It is a set of intentional and consistent actions that you take every morning to set yourself up for success. It is not just about waking up early or having a cup of coffee. It is about creating a ritual that nourishes your mind, body, and soul. It is about taking control of your day instead of letting the day control you. Now, I am not saying that you have to wake up at the crack of dawn or follow a strict schedule. Your morning routine should be tailored to your needs and preferences. The key is to be intentional and consistent with it. Let me share with you some of the benefits of having a morning routine. Firstly, it gives you a sense of purpose and direction. When you have a set of actions to follow every morning, you know exactly what you need to do to start your day off right. This eliminates any feelings of confusion or aimlessness. It also helps you to prioritize your tasks for the day, ensuring that you focus on what is truly important. Secondly, a morning routine sets the tone for a positive and productive day. How you start your day affects your mood and energy levels. By incorporating activities that bring you joy and peace, you are setting yourself up for a positive mindset and increased productivity. This, in turn, leads to a more fulfilling and successful day. Thirdly, a morning routine allows you to take care of yourself. In today's fast-paced world, we often neglect our own well-being in pursuit of success. But the truth is, you cannot pour from an empty cup. By taking the time to nourish your mind, body, and soul in the morning, you are setting yourself up for a healthier and happier life. Now, you may be wondering, what should I include in my morning routine? Well, that is entirely up to you. But let me give you some suggestions. Firstly, start your day with gratitude. Take a few minutes to reflect on all the things you are grateful for in your life. This will set a positive tone for the rest of your day. Secondly, incorporate some form of physical activity. It could be a quick workout, a morning walk, or even some stretching. This will not only energize your body, but also release endorphins, which will boost your mood and productivity. Next, take some time for personal development. This could be reading a book, listening to a podcast, or journaling. This will help you to feed your mind and expand your knowledge. And finally, do something that brings you joy. It could be listening to music, dancing, or simply sipping your coffee in silence. This will help you to start your day with a sense of happiness and fulfillment. Remember, your morning routine should be tailored to your needs and preferences. The key is to be intentional and consistent with it. And do not be afraid to switch things up if something is not working for you. So I urge you to create a morning routine that works for you and stick to it. I promise you, it will be the best decision you ever make. Thank you.